Nearly 2 weeks since the start of the Russian invasion, more than 2 million people have now fled from Ukraine. Around half of the refugees have crossed the border to neighbouring Poland. Scottish charities are among those helping them on the ground. STV News has travelled to the country for a week of special reports. Well, our reporter Louise Hosey is at the border with Ukraine tonight. Louise, a desperate situation for so many, and it's likely to continue.
Yes, that's right. We're here at Medical, which is one of the busiest border crossings between Ukraine and Poland. People have been arriving here throughout the day, and tonight hundreds more are still coming through. Well, some have walked for miles, and when they finally get to border control, which is just a short distance away, they have an even greater wait, up to 4 hours, as their documents are checked. Once they get through here, as much as possible is being done to help them for what will be an even longer road ahead. They're safe from the danger of war now. But what they've seen and heard is still with them. Some can't sleep, others remember everything in detail.
My dreams, like I'm in bombing, like I'm now in war. But I'm in safe. It's really scary feeling.
Oh, it's so sad feeling because a lot of people that live near us died. Russian army shoot simple people, children that live near us. All our buildings in fire.
Destroyed,
Destroyed, yes. And it's so dangerous. We so afraid live now in Ukraine.
They arrive here by bus, by train or on foot under the harshest of conditions. Those they left behind, never far from their minds.
Worried, scared, afraid, and I am very sad from my house, from my friends, from my university, from my mom, family and pets, and I don't know what will be tomorrow.
It was very difficult to decide to leave my parents, but they don't want to leave their home, and it's that decision. I want to leave and I want to continue my life. And it's very dangerous to stay in Ukraine.
This is one of Poland's busiest crossings, and they're coming here in their thousands. Many are women and children, their families split apart as men remain behind to fight for their country.
How do you feel about leaving your father behind?
Yes.
As people come through here, there's a huge effort in place to help them. Volunteers are on hand, giving out hot food and drinks, and there are huge piles of donated clothes. Scattered around, there's also fire pits to help them warm up. Some are met by family or friends who have travelled from many different countries. Others have no one. These Ukrainian orphans have been helped by a Scottish charity for many years. Stephen knows them well from his visits to Dnipro.
There's trains available to get you to Lviv, and obviously
He's determined to be here when they cross the border. At least one familiar face waiting for them.
we've had buses that were promised but then fell through. We've had trying to get them on the train, which is very difficult as well. So very much in limbo, and it's a huge worry whether we can actually get them out of Dnipro and get them to Western Ukraine. I think we can. I'm positive that we'll be able to do something, but you know, once over the border, that's not the end of things. We still have to find places for these to stay.
And that's what so many are facing when they get here. They finally reach safety, but they have nowhere to go. Well, as night has fallen here, it's bitterly cold. Temperatures are just below zero. The people we've seen here today are exhausted and they're traumatised. They simply don't know what lies ahead. From here, many will go to another camp just a few miles away where they'll be free 3 buses to take them to other parts of the country. There's almost really a sense of disbelief when you see how many people are in this situation. Some have just the clothes on their back, others are carrying just the few belongings that they have. Amidst all this, though, there is some hope and some humanity. Many refugees today telling me how proud they are of their country and their people. And they say that wherever they go from here, that will never leave them.
Louise, thank you.